Hi Virgo, welcome to your August 2022 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Virgo, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'll be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Alright, so for this reading, Virgo, I am tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're well aware of this person or you have some suspicions about it but just need further confirmation. Let's see who's coming through for your reading in August and why, and what Spirit has to say about this. Alright, so we have integrity. Interesting, and it says, does this situation align with your morals and values? So I feel for some of you, you're like teeter-tottering around like or thinking about like cutting someone from your life. I kind of feel that way, like you felt there was a connection to chemistry, but they're not doing enough for you. You don't feel like they are. And this person's recently come back, I kind of feel like sent you a message, asked you out to come out this weekend or invited you to something recently for some, but you're like wondering if it's worth it because like this person's so inconsistent. This person is back and forth. You know, they are hot and heavy one moment and then icy cool the next. And Virgo, I feel like you have a decision to make about whether this person is going to give you what you want, if they're worth it all. And some of you are in this process of it. So interesting. Let's go ahead and see what this person wants to tell you, what they want to say to you, that they haven't told you. There we go. I was scared to show you the real me. Interesting. So yeah, this person doesn't want to be open, doesn't want to be vulnerable, and it's coming from a fear-based energy, almost as if they're afraid to show you their true selves in case you were to reject them, in case you were to see that real side and you wouldn't be interested anymore. But that's why they haven't been upfront with you. That's why they're in and out of your life, because they don't want to get to that period of you seeing the real them with whatever reason they're so afraid of. But at the same time, they want you. They have this desire for you. They have this connection with you, these emotions towards you. Maybe they're afraid of just telling you all this because maybe they wonder if you feel the same. Maybe they wonder if, you know, from all the crap that maybe they've pulled recently, you would still be interested in it. But yeah, if you need to know why this person has been dodgy, if this person, you know, is flip-flops a lot with their feelings towards you, their emotions towards you, I feel it's a facade to protect themselves, Virgo, and that's confirmation for a lot of you. I just saw someone with like one dimple when they smiled. Anyways, okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold, but what are they afraid of, you know, if they were to continue this? Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So like the bottom of the deck is the devil. Okay, so this could just mean you're dealing with a Capricorn or someone with Capricorn in their chart. But yeah, there's a lot of temptation here, desire here, toxicity here that someone may be well aware of or is just picking up on. You know, Virgo, they try to push you away, but they always find themselves back in your DMs, back to calling you, back to texting you. There's some sort of like binding here between the two of you where you can't fully let each other go. And Virgo, there's something about them where, you know, I definitely do feel they were like the player energy. They like to keep that facade up, but there's something about you that they can't easily cut out that they've been able to do to other people before. There's something about you that makes them feel tied down, pinned down. You know, with this devil energy in the background, I wonder if you guys kind of met with a very, very strong sexual connection from the start. I wonder if you guys met on Tinder specifically, or any sort of venue for like sexual connections, for hooking up, where they thought it was just going to be that easy. It was a one and done situation, but it's not that easy. Virgo, they're seeing that you're someone that is a lot more worthwhile than the people they've dealt with before. That what once started as like a very strong sexual desire and sexual attraction is unfolding into something very real that they weren't expecting. With the devil energy, yeah, but there is, what I find this to be so, you know, devil energy surrounding this is the fact that they want you around but won't fully disclose why. You know, they're not very honest about why. And even when they do have those periods of, you know, not texting you back, not calling you back, I wonder if it's part of their game in some way with the devil card, to keep you more interested, to keep you guessing. But it is very fake in a lot of ways. So they keep up this facade, they keep up this game so they don't fully reveal their true intentions. But it is toxic. It is something you're starting to really get over and even get bored of for some of you. Interesting. So let's go ahead and get into it. How they feel about you is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. They feel this is how you are right now, Virgo. Up front, a little cutthroat, you know, very blunt, protective, trying to analyze and see through their actions. I feel like you caught them in a lie recently, whether that was something that, you know, they said they couldn't hang out with you because of this or that, but really they went out elsewhere with their friends, or, you know, I don't know, something along those lines, right? But you see right through them. And how they feel about you right now is that they don't have a choice but to, you know, be open with you if they want a chance with you, if they want a shot with you. But they feel like it's very scary for them to be this open, to be this honest, to be this direct. They feel like now they have no other option coming from you but be direct with me, be clear with me, approach me correctly, and then I'll decide. They know the ball's in your court, Virgo. They were playing with it, dribbling it around, but now that now that they kind of feel that you've gone a little icy on them, got a little bit of a guard up with them with the King of Swords, I feel like they know now, or feel like it's coming to a point where they can't hide from you. With the King of Swords, I always do feel the need to say that someone could work in law enforcement, or have a career in law enforcement, even volunteer. I don't know why I'm hearing volunteer, but may mean something to someone out there. They feel a little intimidated with you right now, Virgo. Maybe because their old ways, their old tricks, their old schemes, their old plots, the games aren't working anymore with you. What they think of you is the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. They, again, like there's just something about you they can't fully figure out why it's so hard to not just cut you out and move on like they've done with everyone else. There's something so mysterious about you, intriguing about you. Maybe they know you're spiritual, that you're into tarot, astrology, that you are someone that may practice magic, you know, have your own rituals. I don't know why, I just heard there's something that they can't escape about you. You know, even if they're the ones to always walk away, they're always the ones to come back too. And they don't know what about you makes them want to come back each and every time. There's an allure to you, a mysteriousness to you. But they also kind of think, if you have been, you know, not as responsive to them, that you are kind of hiding something here. Whether that's on your end, you're doing tit for tat because of all the games they try to play. Or, you know, if you are being a little bit more distant, you're trying to see if you're going to reel something out of them, that they're realizing they're a part of your web in, Virgo, to be honest. Someone could have a very sexy back, maybe a back tattoo or like lower back dimples. Something's very, very sexy about your back, or maybe doggy style is someone's favorite position, okay? Maybe someone plays music or writes music, plays an instrument, the piano particularly, someone could be talented at. But yeah, they think that you're uncovering who they really are. And even if they haven't showed it to you, you're figuring it out through their subtle actions, through your intuition. And it's scary for them to know that they can't hide from you anymore, Virgo. You have a lot more magic in this, a lot more of an upper hand in this than you may think, Virgo. Some of you already are figuring it out and already know it, but some of you, through them, you know, starting to pay attention to the fact that you're pulling away, that you're distant, for the fact that they're reaching out to you more now than when you were engaging with them, you're starting to see that there is more to them that they were trying to hide from you but just can't. Their emotions, their feelings, their intentions. And your intuition is very on point with it. What they like the most about you is the Eight of Wands. So Sagittarius energy, you're exciting, you're passionate, you are maybe a little bit impulsive, you like to travel, you like to be on the go, you like to explore. There's something about your mouth they really like, your lips. I don't know, maybe when you guys would make out, there's something that you would bite their lip or suck on their bottom lip. But with the Eight of Wands, yeah, you are passionate. You are really good in bed as well. With all the techniques that you know to do, it's worked on them. They're very, I have to say this in this way because it's YouTube, they're very quick with you. Imply that as you will, okay? Some of you wear a specific lipstick color that looks really good on you, that you're kind of known for. But with the Eight of Wands, you're exciting. You're exciting to be around. You're exciting to have. You're great in bed. Yeah, and there's a lot of passion that comes from you with the things you like to do and the things you keep around. For some of you, you're very passionate about your career or about a hobby you're working towards to make something happen for yourself, with music, with spirituality maybe. But also with the Eight of Wands, like when you want something, you go for it. Again, you're upfront, you're honest, you're someone that makes up their mind and is pretty powerful with it, and you move towards it, and you don't stop until you get what you want. And they find that extremely attractive. What they don't like about you is the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Now, this just may be their perception. It may not be anything to do with based in truth, but they think you're dodging them right now. They think you're being sneaky right now. They think you're playing out a game right now. But maybe you're giving them a taste of their own medicine, maybe. And now they're kind of seeing, oh, that's what I've been doing to Virgo, huh? And Virgo, subtly, I don't feel like you're doing it, super upfront, but by not replying, by leaving them on red, by, canceling plans with them, you're showing them that what they've been doing to you. And it's not going to be tolerated. It's not going to be allowed. But again, with the High Priestess, like they still wonder if you're like keeping something from them, that you're not being fully open with them. But I can see why you're doing that if they were the ones to start it in the first place. They think you're playing this mind game that you're not. You're trying to see what they'll do with it. And maybe, with the King of Swords, of how they feel about you, where you once were super honest, open with your communication, would respond pretty quickly, you're not so much anymore. Someone could have black nail polish on too. But anyway, what they like the most about this connection is the Fool card. So Aries energy, Aquarius energy coming through here. That you guys have had a lot of fun together, that when you're together, you guys try new things, you do a lot. When you go out, you have a blast. But that there has been a newer energy within this connection more than they've experienced with someone else. You're a breath of fresh air in their life. With the Devil at the bottom of the deck, I wonder if someone left a karmic energy, and right when that was all said and done, after that long breakup, a long-term relationship, like someone else came in to someone's life that brought them this newer vibe, this newer chapter, this better chapter than anything that happened in the past. But those devil energies may still be lingering because someone hasn't done the healing from that. Just saying. I don't know why I heard day drinking when I just looked at this card right here. Maybe you guys have had episodes of day drinking with one another. I'm hearing something about Memorial Day, really interestingly, for a very small amount of you. But yeah, with the Fool card, they've had a lot of fun. And this is something that is very new for them. This experience of feeling a little bit more freer with you. They've tried something in bed with you that they haven't done with anyone else. Just confirmation. But also with this Fool card here, Virgo, they feel like you're a free spirit. That you're someone who is independent, that will follow their heart, will follow their passions, and doesn't like to be tied down. And maybe with the Devil card, at the bottom of the deck, they dealt with people who were jealous, who were possessive, but you're not. Now, others of you, again, I do feel this energy, to be honest, that when they think things are starting to get too connected, too intense with the Devil card, they like the fact that, there's times when they have been able to detach, to, do their own thing and then come back. But I think it's a different time around this time. If they think that's going to be continuous, they're going to learn something different this time around. You really do make them laugh, though. And they love your laugh. Something about it. You're hilarious. Maybe you find them hilarious. I don't know. But what they don't like about this connection is the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. So yeah, I feel this is both of your ends for you, Virgo. This isn't giving you everything you wanted, what you thought was going to be out of this connection. They haven't followed through. They haven't given you what you've hoped for in this, which would be either a commitment or something more stable, something more secure that makes you feel emotionally like this is the right choice, like this is the right thing to do and to stay within this. for their end with the Nine of Cups, I feel like honestly they're afraid they're falling for you a bit. That there is some sort of emotional bond here that's starting to be formed. That is something that they can't control, but they still have with you. It's scary for them because I feel like they've never experienced this before with anyone else. And I feel with the Nine of Cups more specifically that they're afraid of messing it all up, of, sabotaging this. So before it could be messed up, before you could, leave the situation or break up with them, whatever it is, they don't want to get their hopes up if this is like too good to be true. I don't know, something within their program from a childhood or from, what society has kind of made us believe about connections is that like there's not a lot of solid people out there, loyal people out there, and that, people are out for their own interests, for their own good. So they've kind of developed this idea that, they had to rely on themselves to be single, to not give into love. And that could come from the devil energy that we saw at the bottom of the deck, right? Something they experienced in their past or some toxic energies they're still holding on to. That's, really blocking them from having the Nine of Cups with you, Virgo. Highest hopes is the Prince of Pentacles. So this is Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with another Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart. They want to keep you interested. They're hoping to keep you still intrigued by this, to get you to, if you haven't, be more engaged with this, to, they have plans that they want to have with you. Again, in the beginning of the reading, I felt like this person invited you to go do something, invited you to hang out with them, that you'll follow through with those plans, but that they could still, put work into this, that even if they're moving slow as hell, which we saw with the Knight of Pentacles, that there's something to gain out of this at the end of it all. But I gotta warn someone here and say that it's still something that it's not grown energy the way you're grown. Like I said, like I felt the King of Swords was your energy, regardless of gender or sex. It's someone who is in their power, who speaks their truth, who's in their truth and is comfortable with themselves to express it in an honest way. Whereas this person is still kind of maturing. Even if they are older than you, it's like you're still in an alignment that's a lot more wiser, a lot more stable than this person is. So with this Prince of Pentacles, like, they're hoping that you'll be patient with them, that you'll still give them that chance, give them that shot. They're hoping you'll still invest in this. And someone could wear scarves. I don't know if that's like headscarf or like a scarf around their neck or whatever it is. It could be someone's accent, or maybe the last time you saw them, they were wearing that. But they're hoping they can still keep you interested despite all the obstacles and the games that they've been playing thus far. But the deepest fears is the Six of Wands, Leo energy. For some, I wonder if, whether this is true or not, they're wondering if you have this agenda of trying to make them jealous. And if you are, it's working, I gotta be honest. Because they start to notice that, there's a lot of people who are commenting on your pictures, or who, I don't know, maybe even when you've hung out with them before, there's been instances where people try to hit on you, not thinking you two were together or you two had a thing. But you get a lot of attention, and they know that, Virgo, if you were to put yourself out there as being single, there would be a lot of people going out to ask you out, to ask you on a date, to swoop you, honestly. And they're hoping that, you wouldn't ignore them, that you won't like move on to other people, the opportunities. Ignoring is a big one here that I feel with the Six of Wands. And not only just ignoring them, but flawlessly moving on to the people that will give you the attention, will give you the, love, the consideration that you deserve, because there has been a lack. And if they make another wrong step, another wrong move, you will move on to the people that will give you what you want and what you need. And you'll look damn good doing it too. So, to see the likely outcome of this situation, Virgo, what's likely to happen and unfold, what do you need to know about this person in this situation so you can make the best choice for yourself? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation. I'm also going to pull oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection and ask Spirit anything that you need to know about this person's intentions. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. It's giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you're experiencing in your love life right now. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.